video joint here. We're going to do a one-on-one Falls Count Anywhere match, because you guys had mentioned that in the comments that possibly be a little better to see a Falls Count Anywhere match. So we'll go ahead and check one of those out. And we're not going to make it any just normal random Falls Count Anywhere match. We're going to do a one that took place a few months ago on Raw. It was Sasha Banks and Charlotte Flair. So we're going to look for them real quick. And we're going to go ahead and have that match, because I know that match took place a few months ago. It was a fun match. I can't guarantee it's going to look exactly like the match, because again, this is only my, let's see, fourth match I've played. So it may not even come out the same, but it's just a little fun that we're using the same match that took place a few months ago. Excuse me. So we'll go ahead and start the match.
Up next, we have singles action. This should be great.
And now, this is my first women's match, too, I should note. I guess they did it for the Women's Championship back in November. And I'm going to go ahead and just, have the same match up here, but no championship, because this is only, I just started the game. So hopefully I end up with somewhat of the same results as the match back in November. Alright, let's get to it here. Hopefully it doesn't end in like submission or something, because I'm really bad at the submission mini game that they have you do once there is a submission hold that needs to be done, and like to counter it or to even like my guys just immediately give up every time. I do not understand it yet. So hopefully it doesn't put me in a submission hold and it ends super quick on us. And I can't guarantee Ric Flair's gonna be coming out and congratulating Sasha Banks on a victory.
Look out! There she goes. Oh no! And that was not a good landing. Talk us through what Sasha Banks is thinking right now. She's someone who trusts her conviction and isn't afraid to make a bold statement. That's for sure.
I know we were kind of close there. That was kind of fun. We got over the top rope. I've never done something like that. Let's try to do the suplex that she followed up with. Oh, reverse. See, it's not going to be easy. To do a match identical to how it happened would be damn near impossible. Again, I'm horrible at this reverse mechanism, man. It's very tough to get used to. I remember the original match, Sasha Banks put her in a submission hold, like in the railing. I know they fought a few times, but the one that I'm talking about, the one I'm thinking about, is when Sasha Banks put her in the submission hold in the railing, and she actually tapped out while that was going on. The Ric Flair then came out and I don't know if he actually turned on her at that point, but he congratulated Sasha Banks on her victory, basically.
And that's why the adage holds true. There's a first time for everything. I think you're right. I believe that's the
This is my first pinfall. It's kind of cool that you can frighten a crowd like this. Can we go, like, how far up the stairs can you go? Can we go this way? You can't go. That would have been cool if we can go up just like in the match, right by the stairway where the match ended. I can't guarantee a moonsault's going to happen. Maybe we can. We are.
And a great shot there from Charlotte. What type of competitor is favored when you step outside the ropes, King? Well, in my opinion, the more vicious, the more destructive person that's willing to do absolutely anything to hurt his opponent.
Try and get her up the stairs.
He has the advantage.
Oh, boy.
This is going to leave scars, Sasha Banks.
Oh, just fighting it out. This is great that we can just fight out in a crowd like this. I have to say, these games have come a very long way. The last time I played a game was like WCW versus NWO, and then we were doing hacks and stuff on Game Genie and such. It was a lot of, it was a lot of fun back in the day. The Steiner brothers were still around. And now it's like there's so many people. The women's division's come a long way, too. Before, it was like Lita and a few randoms. And from what I understand, Lita does a lot of writing for the women's championship division now, which is kind of cool to see that they allow them to come back. And, like, if they can't compete like they used to, they can at least write and have a place in the wrestling industry still by writing a good storyline. And the women's division's really been a lot better. For a while there, it was pretty bad. Lita came in and started writing for it, and it seems to have really picked up on the shows. It's a lot better than it used to be. I just don't see me pulling out of this again.
Oh man, this is getting tough to watch. Charlotte reverses it.
Yeah, she's reversing everything now. I have to say the controls, man, they're so sloppy in this game. Maybe it's a little bit more of getting used to.
Sasha Banks won't be able to withstand any more of this for much longer.
Hold on, Michael. Let's not declare her done just yet.
Well said. And you have to wonder just how far.
It'd be cool if I can like grapple her over the thing. Here's a little glitch. Is she just stuck? Is she gonna come out? Come on, there we go.
Look at her here. She's just reveling in the opportunity to make a mockery of her opponent.
Oh, I love it when she gets this kind of attitude.
Oh, we're going back over? Alright. Hopefully I can get a little bit of offense going here in this time around. Not get tossed around. Okay, let's go back.
Sasha Banks is making her presence known.
This may be turning into a brawl, King. Yeah, just don't bring it over here.
It's kind of cool. Reverse suplex. The graphics and gameplay are just wonderful on this, though. It's just the only thing I can't stand. It's literally the controls are tough, and the reverse mechanism. They could have come up with a much better reverse mechanism. I mean, even Batman from Rocksteady, you give me a triangle to do the reverse. The right trigger just doesn't respond the way I want.
Fans in Cleveland, I'm told tickets to this event sold out in record time.
And the commentating, yeah, you know, that's another thing too. The commentating has come a very long way. When I last got into wrestling, it was Jim Ross before he actually had suffered a stroke and all that. But he was still commentating on the last time I watched wrestling. So it's kind of fun to watch this. Let's check out a move list for Sasha Banks. Signature moves, setups. Bank statement to ringside finisher. Okay, bankruptcy. Okay, cool. So let's keep an eye on those.
Every time she has to get back to her feet, it takes more and more effort. Charlotte reverses it. She's putting
Sasha's beating me, man. Or I'm sorry. Charlotte's is beating me. Sasha's taking a beating.
A knockdown, drag-out brawl, complete with a big stomp.
Man, these guys are throwing bombs. They're pulling out all the stops.
Well, knee to the head. That would really hurt. See, I'm always so late on that right trigger. Man, I got that one.
Sasha Banks is really going to town right now. Well, we're on the move here. Getting back into the ring now.
Oh. I want to try and I wonder if we can actually go backstage from here. And try and get that. Try and go that way.
Repeat. She's going for it.
Oh man, I think it's over. I don't think I'm gonna be getting up. Let's try.
I don't know how much longer she's gonna be able to go.
Here's the finisher. Maybe I can do a reversal.
Oh, look at Charlotte. Oh, she is so impressive. What's she gonna do here?
Oof. Well, it's not looking good, guys. Looks like I'm gonna go 0-4. Let's see what happens.
Wow. Here we see
it's quite a move by Charlotte Flair there. It's interesting that I didn't even know that she was.
No way.
Oh no, we had a resiliency pin. All right.
My gosh, this guy has amazing resilience.
Let's do this.
Folks, we are witnessing intestinal fortitude.
Intestinal fortitude. That is a Mankind reference. That is where that originally stemmed from. Oh God, I'm gonna get hit with it again.
What's he gonna do here?
I don't stand a chance. 2 in a row.
And we see it one more time.
These girls got to be in shape to do this type of stuff, man. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't stand a chance. All right, well, you know, I lose again, 0-4. I'm definitely no Goldberg when it comes to this. I'm going to need a lot of work. Hope you guys stick with me through this. We got other games coming on the channel, too, you should know. We're working on some Red Dead Redemption stuff. We have Wildlands in the works. You guys have suggestions on games, go ahead and hit us up on Twitter. It's videogame_joined on Twitter. Go ahead and send us your suggestions. Get us a follow on there. And always go ahead and comment and subscribe to the channel. And we'll see you guys next time.
That's a win you remember for a long time.
Any way you slice it.